BTB. This is literally the best thing you're going to see all day. Okay, so in this video, we got part 2 of our case study here, learning jazz, how to learn jazz, how to improvise. And as you remember, we are transcribing the piano solo, Hank Jones piano solo, brother of Thad Jones, if you did not know that, of the Jones family. Pretty jazzy group of guys there. Anyways, Hank Jones solo on Nostalgia, based on the chord changes to Out of Nowhere. And it goes a little something like this. Anyways, you get the point. So, how to listen, you just turn it on, and you dig it. You get into it. And then you just listen to it a lot, and really you'll start to internalize the vocabulary. I also want to talk to you guys about the importance of ear training. Occasionally people ask me, what's the point of ear training? Does ear training actually make a difference? Does ear training really help? Big picture benefit of ear training, it makes you more aware, and that awareness is going to translate, boom, right to what you're capable of producing on the trumpet. But something that is super practical, super tactical, and that I used for this thing, I'll show you right now. So here is the opening line from the solo. Okay, so basically what you do is you listen to that over and over again until you can just naturally sing it. Not try to sing it, but just sing it. And it goes like this. Do 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 dee da do do da. Bo do 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 dee da do do da. You can figure that out without using any instrument if you are familiar with things like intervals, scales, scale degrees, or what note in the scale you're actually on. And in this case, if you sing the line, do 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 da, and then you sing the first note, do. If you are familiar with scale degrees, you know that that is the 5 of the major scale. Do 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 da. How do you know that? I don't know. It's just you get used to the way these things sound, and then you're able to identify it, because the 5 from a major scale always sounds like the 5 of a major scale, regardless of what key you're in. This particular song is in the key of G concert, so trumpet, A major, and the first chord for the first 2 bars is an A major chord. So do da do 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 da 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 da. Bo. So if you know it's in the key of A, and you know that it's starting on the 5 based on the way that note sounds, you know that it starts on an E. Bo do 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 da. That note sounds like the second note of the major scale. Bum, ba bum. So you've got a line that's running from 5, do 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 da, up to the second note. And if you sing it real slow, do 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 do, that's just 5, 6, 7, 1 to the root, do 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 do, then 2, do 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 da. So it's literally just a major scale running up from 5 to 2, or 9. A lot of times people will call the 2 the 9. So, without ever having played it, without ever having practiced it, you can then pick up your horn and play it because you know what it is. And then you're simply limited by your playing mechanics. Right, and that's the next part of the line. So it requires 0 practice if you are familiar with ear training vocabulary. And like I said, that is something like scale degrees, which is what we use there. 5, 2, do 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 da. Probably the most primary building block of all music is the musical interval. So if you're familiar with your intervals, then you can use those as well. And basically what will happen is you'll learn some intervals, you'll learn some scale degrees, you might learn the way that certain notes sound on your particular instrument, in our case a trumpet. And when you are transcribing, when you are learning things by ear, there's no real perfect way to do it. You don't go through and necessarily do the whole thing intervallically or by intervals. Do da, okay, that's a whole step. Do da, da da, that's a whole step. Da da, da da, that's a half step. You just hear it as do 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 da, just like a major scale. The next part of the line, do 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 de, back to the root, do, then it goes back down to the 5. So you may hear that as ba, bo, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, or you may hear that as a descending perfect fourth. So if you know you're on an A, ba, bo, and you're familiar with your intervals, then you know a perfect fourth below A is an E natural. Do, 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 de, da, do. So you've got two methods of getting to the same basic final result. And if you have perfect pitch, of course, you just hear the top part of the note, ba, you know it's an A. Then you hear the bottom note, bo, you know it's an E. So that's a third method of getting to the same result. Perfect pitch, relative pitch, all these things, they sort of work together to help you become more fluent in the language of music, and in this case, in the language of jazz. So I already knew that line before I started the video, so let's see if we can find something in here that I have not yet transcribed, but I'm able to sing back. That's the most important thing. You need to be able to clearly sing the line, stop on every single note, do, 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 de, we, do, da, 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 ba, do, da, 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 ba, do, da, do, da, da. So let's see if we can find something in here that we can kind of transcribe together. I'll show you how it works for me, and then you can take that and run with it. Here we go. Ba da 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 da, we da 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 da, we da, be da. That's a minor third. We da, we da da. No. So that's a good example of something I'm not hearing clearly, and I'm trying to figure it out with my voice. So some people call that kind of like transcribing by brute force, but in my own personal experience, I like things to be easy. You know, we're always trying to keep shit chill. Keep the learning fun, keep it easy, keep it natural, because if you think about it, when we were all babies, we didn't have the tools to figure out language in that way. We just sort of kept hearing it, goo goo and gaga for a little while, and next thing you know, you're speaking in complete sentences, making videos on YouTube. So let's keep listening until there's something that is very clear that we can sing back. We da da. That's pretty easy. We. That's the third. We ba 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 ba. We and that's where it goes. The next note is the root. We o ba bo. That is a descending perfect fourth, and we same thing as before. Root 5. We da do. So that is just a major, an A major arpeggio. But as in inversion, it's called second inversion. All it means is that the fifth is on the bottom. So instead of, we got the 5 is on the bottom, the E is on the bottom. Let's keep going and see if we can figure something else out. Let's just stick with the major. Well, that's 7-1 at the end. Da is the first note. Bo in relation to the root. Ba third again. Ba da da. That's a half step, so it goes 3 4 3 da 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 da. Root. Bo 5 7 1 da 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 do do da. So let's put that on the horn and see if we are correct. Basically, all you have to do is take something that sounds familiar to you and figure out what the theory is behind that. So if you hear something like be doo da boo ba boo ba, you go, I hear that all the time. There it is, there it is, there it is. Then all you got to do is learn to call it a perfect fourth, and forever and ever and ever, you will know what a perfect fourth is. So that is the basis of ear training, and I just wanted to show you guys how practical it is. You can actually just sit down and write out solos that you like without ever having to use an instrument. And when you're doing that, what are you doing? You're improving your ear. You are improving your sight reading because you are taking sounds and you're translating them into words. And then sight reading is just the opposite. You're taking words and you're translating them into sounds, just like reading out loud. What else are you working? You're working on the vocabulary. You're learning new licks. And the interesting thing is that as your ear improves, your technique automatically kind of improves with that. Your ear sort of drags your technique along because, as people say, if you can sing it, you can play it, or if you can't sing it, you can't play it. So it's totally related. It's totally practical. You can learn solos in the car, on your commute to work, sitting on the train, whatever, and you will be able to improve as a musician, improve as a jazz player, as an improviser, without ever having to touch your horn. And that sounds pretty good. So anyways, thanks for checking this one out. I hope you enjoyed this, hope you found it useful, can apply some of these things to your practice time. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said last time, I think that it makes it more powerful in the YouTube algorithm or whatever the people are doing over there. So please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed, and you can keep up with this series. In the next one, we'll keep it going. We'll keep going with this jazz solo, and we'll wring as much out of it as we can. So, again, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Camera's rolling. Camera's rolling. So that might be like a weird thing to talk about. How to listen. Listening, you got to clear your mind. And how hard could it be to listen? It's getting a little trippy.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah.